Oh my goodness. We have run out of space. So we're going to have to put stuff on our laps. Right, we're in the car. We've stuffed everything into the boot. There's almost, well, did you see the boot? There's no room. I mean, that's our stuff there. So we're on the way to pick up Josh, and we're going to see how cramped it gets once his bag is in the car as well. Isn't that right, Aaron?
We might be cradling the bags.
Little comfort break. Very pretty. We're officially in Wales now, and we've got what, an hour and a half left. How's the trip going for you, Yared?
Well, one of us nearly puked, so very good.
It wasn't us though.
Yeah, shockingly.
I thought it would be. How's the trip going for you?
Spectacular vegan sausage rolls. How can you go?
How's the trip going? Yeah. Yeah, I did. I put some mushrooms in your coffee about half an hour ago. So it's 4:15 and we've made it. That is so beautiful. And we're going to be walking all the way up there. So we've split off a little bit, haven't we? Guys with the tents are going a little bit further ahead, just to make sure we have time to set up before sundown, but the others are taking it a bit more chill over there. Look at that, that's beautiful. That's where, so our second stop is going to be where that water's coming from over there, but our first stop is closer to over here. Still got, I reckon we got at least an hour before we get there though. We're literally at the end of a rainbow. That's where it is. It's less than 100 meters away from us. That's
We could
wild.
be millionaires in a minute.
This is where the gold is. What should we call ourselves?
What are we? There's 5 of us.
No.
So we started at 4:20 and it's now 7:20. We've walked from down there, if you want to show off the beautiful God rays and the clouds and whatnot. So this is one of our potential spots to camp. Josh has just gone up there to see if there's anywhere better. Personally, I'm banking on this. I'd really like to sleep next to the water anyway, and I think the wind coverage is actually quite good here. Yaron and Luke are just down there, next to the slate mine. They're carrying, well, they're looking after some of the bags. Mohammed, so we brought his bag here, and yeah, nearly there for the rest of the day. Look at him. Can't live without social media, can you, Luke? It's a little bit dark. You can't see much. There's Josh's tent. That's my tent. There's Luke and Yaron.
Oh, how's it going?
You guys good?
Yeah, we're good.
This looks cosy. I like this. Yeah. Nice. Ah, hello.
Oh, bloody hell.
Hello.
How you doing?
Oh, good. How are you?
This is my humble abode. I was
Nice.
just setting up, just getting things ready.
Ah, you've got
Got
one of
the
those.
kitchen down there.
That's the key.
There's the kitchen.
Lovely.
There's the cupboard here. This is also a bit of a
Walk-in
area.
wardrobe.
Walk-in wardrobe, and then my lovely bedroom here.
Ah, and then we got my tent. And oh, who the fuck are you?
Well, hello there.
Hell yeah. Hey man,
Hey man.
how's it going?
Very well. Yeah. Very good, yeah.
This is looking pretty
Cooking up.
sick. Some chicken burgers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so weird. Josh, why do you look like an Arabian prince? And there's Yaron.
This is where we're gonna spend the first night. And let me give you a quick tour of my tent and how it looks like. So it's a pretty basic tent, but a really good one. Thanks to Sean, and I'm gonna stay in this tent with him. So it's a good tent for like 2 people. This is my sleeping bag. Let me show you. This is Sean's. So stuff is down there. And we got a crank torch
No, it's fine.
hooked up here. Just like give us
Alright, cool.
a bit of soft light in here.
Good morning. Good morning. So, tell me about how you slept last night.
Luke stole all of my shit, so I was freezing to death. He snores like a rusty chainsaw, and everyone could hear him 2 tents over. So
Yeah, I can
sleeping
confirm.
next to him is like being deaf.
Me and Mohammed were having a good laugh listening to him snore from our tent.
It was alright, apart from that.
How did you sleep?
I slept okay. Alright, wasn't too bad.
Nice. You fell asleep at like 8:30? Yeah. I mean, fair play. What time did you wake up?
Probably various points, but maybe about an hour from now.
Yeah.
It was a very cold night. We slept at around 10:30, I believe.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. The flooring wasn't too comfortable, but yeah. The good thing is our tent was waterproof, very aerodynamic, and the sleeping bag that Sean gave me, thank you Sean, was very warm. So I kept myself warm and cozy during the night. But if you look at our tents, which is over there, you see it's like on a slanted surface. So we were like kind of like sliding downwards. So that was the only uncomfortable part. When I stepped out of the tent, it was amazingly beautiful. Like, you know, it was dark. I could see the mountains, of course. It was dark. It was windy. It was cold. No one was around. So imagine this whole place with just ourselves, and oh my god, it was amazing.
How did you sleep, Josh?
Absolutely awful. Absolutely awful, yeah.
Really? I thought you said you slept really well.
No, not at all. Awful.
Oh.
Yeah, literally, I was waking up every 20 minutes or so. Because we've camped up on a slope for some reason. And as you can even see now, I'm looking at it, it's literally like that. So my body was in a ball at the bottom end of the tent. And then like every time I kind of woke up every 20 minutes, I'd have to shuffle up, which was a lot of effort, you know,
I did the
like
same
pushing
thing.
upwards. Like, I don't know how you guys did it together, you know, 2 of you in the tent and like kind of rearranging and everything.
I think it
but-
gave us less room to fall, you know. Also, all of our bags were down there, so
Okay,
our
yeah.
feet were pressed against those, which you know, if you straighten yourself up, then you just go straight to the top. So that wasn't too bad.
Yeah. No, but yeah, no, pretty bad waking up every 20 minutes or so. But I was
Hopefully
warm.
tomorrow's better.
I was warm. I just was not comfortable at all. Like, it was painful.
I think that's how it was for me. I was very toasty, but just not comfortable.
Yeah, tonight I reckon we'll find a nice flat bit. You know, we'll give ourselves a bit more time because we've got the whole day to explore anyway. So yeah, we'll get to. Yes.
So we're all packed up this morning, and we slept just over there. So this until here, the route was just one big path, which was lovely, very easy to remember. But now me and Josh are trying to remember the route we took last time to get to where we want to be tonight. And I do remember that it was a confusing route. So it's no longer a single path, which is unfortunate, but you know, it's part of the adventure. It's part of the adventure. Good morning, fellows. Yeah. Why would you want to be in the middle of a city or a busy town when you could be out here doing this? I'm standing next to a bunch of waterfalls in the middle of a mountain. There's a cave, there's some ruins, sheep. It's peaceful, it's quiet, fresh air, and I'm getting the workout of a lifetime. I'll tell you something else, that bag is so heavy. When you finally take it off, like we've been walking, we walk for hours with these bags on. And you get so used to the weight. Now I've taken it off, I feel like Superman. Hey up, who's that? Who's that in there? I'll see ya.
You should have tried here. I thought it would sort of bring me that way because that's what it did earlier. But fast as fuck, boy.
How does it feel being sent to jail?
I feel frightened. I feel like I'm going to be here for a long time. I mean, it's a pretty heavy jail as well, you know. There's just no way out. There's no way out, and I hope I'm going to be able to have visits, regular visits from people. Who knows? So I'll have to find out the long way.
So we're in the ruins right now. Imagine these being somebody's houses at some point in time. Made of all this slate, and at the door, fireplace. I don't know what's on top of the fireplace. Looks pretty sick. Yeah, and then there goes the chimney. So you have like all of these structures.
Thanks fellas, nice one.
There's the ruins, and there's where we camped last night, just on that ridge there. There's the path that we walked down to get here. We went up here, over there, and there's Luke. We're coming from where we came from. This will be tonight's settlement.
So there we are, all set up. There is the ocean, and also very far away, you can't see it, but there is a town. Might be able to see the lights at night. On the other side of that, I've got it on the GoPro, but it's very bad footage. It's this incredibly beautiful body of water. And this whole waterfall, which is fantastic, this stream, it's making quite a bit of noise, but the second you go over that ridge, that is dead silent, like it doesn't even exist. And it's almost like, the only way I can describe it is you found a secret level in a game, like you're not meant to be there. There's just still water, flat land, and just silence. And it is the most incredible thing. Like, I've been to Norway, man, and that is some of the best stuff I've ever seen. Unfortunately, the flat land was boggy, so we're here instead. But this is leaps and bounds ahead of what we were dealing with the other day. This is much better. That is some alpha energy right there. I don't know anyone quite like Luke.
People do ice baths every day, don't they? What do they do? It's like
Good for your circulation.
circulation.
Yeah. And I think it does something for your mental state. I think that deserves a round of applause.
That's an okay.
You know what?
Yeah, a bit of a gap.
Brokeback Mountain, 101.
Okay. I can't believe I'm doing this.
I can't believe I'm filming 3 semi-naked men.
How was it starting from you, Sean?
Very cold, but I couldn't like fully get into the water because my feet started to hurt. But the magic is when you get out, because then suddenly like you're really warm, and then like you go through waves of being like, well, I don't know if you had that, like I started to get cold again and then suddenly I was warm, so I was just stood there in my boxers, but I was like, oh, this is alright. And now I've got all this on, I feel really comfortable.
Mohammed?
Yeah, so I dipped myself to like my shoulder level, and so did Luke. It was really nice. The blood circulation could like really feel my heart pumping like so freaking strong that I could like, maybe it's gonna come out of my mouth anytime. But it was such a nice experience when we came out because we felt so warm. It was like room temperature, and just like Luke said that, you know, we could have just walked in our houses to this point.
Yeah, that was a nice experience. Like I say, I've had my fair share of like cold shells, so I was kind of used to the shock that it was probably going to give me. But yeah, it was nice.
Should we go and do it again? Right now?
Let's do it. Yes.
We're lighting the beacons of Gondor.
The beacons of God. Mate, you wish you were this snug. Fight me.
Come here, man.
Time for teeth brushing on this beautiful morning. We have repacked everything up, and today we make the climb back down.
So it's the start of day 3, and it's the day when we head back home. And that's Sean, Yaron, Luke and Josh. Everyone's heading down now. We're going through this area that's quite marshy. My feet, let me show you, it's like, you know, it's like all mushy and has water in it. So yeah. Here in the wild, you see this amazing animal adapting to nature. Look how amazing this animal is. No claws, but still can climb. No, don't hurt me! No! Just go over your gun.
Would you like to tell the audience which way we went? So we've just passed the ruins which are behind us, and we've got to go up those rocks. That's where we came from, and then after that, that's the only time we've got to go up to get down. After that, the rest of it's just a walk back. Man, I can't believe I've just looked back and realised that we just went down that very quickly as well. That's pretty freaky. And look at, you can see where we camped. Well, the rough idea of where we camped, way over there. That's a lot of ground to cover in an hour. Makes me wonder why it takes me so long to get to work in the morning. So, Josh, as is always the case when we do these, we used my obscure rating system of a total of 3/10 to describe how the trip was. But before we get to the final tally, please tell me what you thought of this adventure.
This is one of the best camp spots you can get to. It doesn't take forever, and it's not really that difficult. You know, at points it can be slightly, but in general, I think you have the most amazing views.
Yeah.
So I think out of 10, so I'd give it probably about 2.5. And the reason why is because I don't think I'm leaving that half a 10 for something that is I don't know if anything would ever achieve.
Truly perfect, yeah. We'd have to really be like, oh my god, just nothing.
Yeah, so 2.5 10 from me.
Nice. I totally agree. I mean, this is the second time we've been here now, and it's been
The only reason that I might even say that it hasn't been quite as pleasant as the first time is only because we know it, so it wasn't a surprise when we found it.
Yeah.
Like last time we were just improvising. But if you take that out of the equation, then I'd say this has been better than last time.
Yeah.
Nice to have a group as well. As you say, the sights are just incredible. I'm going to give it 2.5 tents and half a pop-up tent.
Half a proper tent.
Yes. So it's like,
Very precise, like a decimal point.
yeah, so it's like 2.75. Like
Okay,
I think a pop-up tent's like a half a tent.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But before we ask for your rating, would you like to say anything about how you've experienced this weekend?
I'm not built for incline. Downhill, fine. Incline, no.
Apart from that,
3.5 tenths out of 5.
what if it was out of 3?
2, pushing it.
2 tenths. That's reasonable. Nice. Yeah, just tell me how you found the trip.
It was really amazing. I mean, personally, very nice. I mean, the amount of work that we do every day, man. 12 hours and 15 minutes. Yeah, that's how long our shift is.
Yeah.
And escaping from that workload, coming into the mountains, enjoying the beauty of nature, and it was really nice. I mean, I'm going back as a new man, stress-free.
Oh yeah. How did you? Obviously, you've never been to Wales, and you only really knew like inklings of what I told you about our experiences camping. But like, how does it compare to what you were expecting visually, experience-wise, difficulty?
Yeah, so since I've moved to England, I never visited any place that had like mountains in it. But back home, for the viewers, like, you know, you guys can like look up a place called Fairy Meadows in Pakistan. So you can like, you know, compare it to, I kind of like wanted to compare Wales to that place, and it was as beautiful as Fairy Meadows.
That's nice.
Yeah, just one thing that was missing was the snowy mountain that's called Nanga Parbat. Apart from that, everything was like almost the same, and especially, you know, because I was with friends, and we had prepared ourselves in a really nice way for 3 days. It was an amazing experience. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. Do you want me to do
That's
the
awesome.
tent rating as well?
Yes, out of a total 3 tents, just to be awkward.
Okay, so I would give it like a 2.5.
2.5 tents.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a good rating.
I think just one thing that I wasn't prepared for were my shoes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if I would have been able to keep my toes warm, yeah, not wearing just wearing normal trainers, not wearing hiking boots. So if it would have been the case of me wearing hiking boots, I would have obviously given it a 3 tent.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm coming for you. Give me an interview. Give me a fucking interview. I'll kill you. I'll fucking kill you. Get back here. I love you.
It was above average.
It was above average. That's good. Was it better than the other times that we've been camping?
Yeah.
Little bit
A
better.
lot more successful.
Yeah. The fact that it was successul is enough to make it better than the last few times. So, out of a possible 3 tents, how would you rate this trip?
I'd say about 2.5.
2.5, nice. We've got pretty much 2.5s around the board. Cool. Yeah. And there's the car. We made it back. How long did that take? 2 hours? Final tally.
Right, 17 minutes, so nearly 2 hours.
1 hour and 57 minutes. Wow. That's insane. And it took us 2 days to get up.